So, you two, you suffered for eternity in hell, but everyone on Earth spends eternity in heaven.
Are you selfless? That's the question.
Like, does everyone deserve to spend their time in heaven?
Probably not.
I'm pretty sure there's like a separation for a reason. I don't know.
I don't think like the people who are in jail for literal war crimes should maybe go to heaven, so...
It's gonna have to be a pass for me.
Sam, I don't really care about much. Why did 32% of people say yes? Oh my god. Any children you have will be extremely beautiful, but they will also be really dumb.
How dumb?
It says really dumb. It's two reallys, Toma. It's pretty dumb.
What does that mean? Does that mean they're like the stupidest in their class, or does that mean they don't know how to read? Can they write? Like, what does that mean?
Are we talking like our children are like himbos and bimbos? They can just have a career as like an Instagram influencer.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like they could be a model or something. Yeah.
I mean, truthfully, I feel like if I had children, they would probably be around the same intelligence as me, which is not very good to begin with, so the odds are not very high.
Would I press the button? Yeah, why not? It'd be nice to have really good-looking kids. You have the ability to banish all hatred from the world, be it from racism, religion, sexual discrimination, and gender discrimination. But you have to sacrifice the one thing you truly love.
I press it. I sacrifice caramel digestives. There we go. The easy problem. If I could end all human suffering, just giving up my favorite type of biscuit in the world, I think I'd do it.
Is that like the one thing you truly love? I thought it's like Friends, and I was like wait a minute.
A certain video game or something.
Oh, could I give up Europa Universalis?
What one thing do I truly love above all else? I mean, snacks, candy? I mean...
Hold up. If hatred from the world is banished, is like the racism itself also banished? Or is it just that people don't have hatred from racism? Or do they just have racism and then they're just happy?
I think it's just implying that racism and other discrimination is just gone. I think.
Like, people won't hate each other for those things, so they won't dislike each other.
Well, I mean, if you're pressing it, then I don't have to worry because you'd banish all hatred from the world, so I don't have to press it.
Okay, guys, I'll take the hit. I'll lose my biscuits.
I got you.
Thank you, Clio. It's a 50-50. Pressing the button will grant you and your family financial security for life, for eternity. But you will die a terrible death and everyone will know of your death.
As in, like, you press the button, your family is financially successful, then you die?
Yes.
Yeah, do I die right away, or is it just like a random, like an RNG thing? Is it planned out?
I don't know.
Or is it just like, when you do eventually die, it will be a terrible death?
I think maybe when you eventually die, because it doesn't say like you die immediately.
Because like, I mean, that seems fine. Like, and also everyone knowing about your death.
That's a good thing, right?
Kind of good, because then like everyone will know about you.
Exactly.
And the fact that you pressed the button.
Plus, everyone will come to your funeral. They'll know it happened. No one will miss it.
And you will quite literally be a celebrity.
Yeah.
I think if it's like a general, like eventually it'll happen, then I'll press it. But if it's like a you combust on the spot, maybe not.
I wouldn't say on the spot, but it says terrible death, so you might die young still.
That's true. It just depends on what the time frame is of the eventual death.
I think so too. Because if they're just like, oh, it could happen anytime between like when you press the button and 5 minutes from now, then you know, maybe not.
Right. Okay, in all honesty, I don't think we wouldn't press the button though.
Probably not. I think there's too many variables. That
True that. But 55% of people said they would.
Yeah. You know, I don't think they've thought about it enough. That's why.
And not as big-brained as us VTubers with our big heads.
Yeah, okay. You can redo your entire life up to this point, knowing everything you do now, but you have to relive your entire life up to this point, beginning a month before you are born.
I'd do it. Think of every literal regret that you've had in life, or every mistake you've ever made. You could just not do them.
That's true, but then that means I wouldn't be like me now, so I'd probably turn into someone different.
You might end up with other mistakes, bigger mistakes, yeah.
That's true. There's always the potential to have other accidents or mistakes, I suppose.
I don't think I'd do it. I think I might go crazy.
If you have knowledge of your entire life, which is better than I already do, because I don't remember half the things I've done, I think it's a good deal to press it, because then all of a sudden you do remember it.
But like, do you actually remember everything that you do, or do you start like slowly forgetting as you make new memories in your new life?
Oh wait, it says knowing everything you do now, so I guess if you've forgotten stuff, then
if you've forgotten,
still have forgotten.
Yeah. So what's the consensus then? Do we press it? Would we press it?
I'd press it.
Really?
I would not.
Okay. I would probably press it just to see what would happen. Because I mean, even if you don't, you could just make the same decisions again anyways.
I think I'd try to be much nicer.
I'd probably end up being meaner than my past self is the thing. My past self was more innocent and, you know. You will be the smartest person in the world, but you cannot feel any type of emotion.
What? No. That's horrible.
I think people are overestimating intelligence here as a superpower. Because it's not necessarily that you are all knowledgeable. You're just the smartest person person on the world. The definition of that is like if there was a quantifiable way of measuring intelligence, which there isn't, you would be one intelligence higher than the second highest person in the world. It's kind of whack. Do you want to be a husk of a person?
That sounds horrible. I would not do that ever.
No happiness ever again.
No happiness ever. Yeah.
You
Maybe.
would basically just be a machine of knowledge.
Yeah. I don't know how amusing it would be to be the smartest person in the world, though. You know, how amused would I be? Because, like, I wouldn't feel anything, but, like...
You wouldn't be amused at all then. That's technically an emotion, right?
Okay, I see where you guys are coming from. Fair enough. You are blessed with incredibly good luck, but your luck is reversed for 1 day each month. Oh, yeah.
I think my RNG is pretty bad to begin with, so...
It's like having a look period.
Oh, yes.
You would have to like lock yourself in a padded room, right? You literally would not be able to interact with anything at all because you'd be like, oh, you get something to eat, it's poisonous.
Or you don't get anything to eat at all because it's like, you know, you couldn't even eat canned food because you might cut yourself on the can. So you have to like put everything in like a Tupperware and then prepare it ahead of time, you know, lock yourself in a room, like have a safe room and stuff.
This is like a catastrophizing person's worst nightmare.
I don't know. I feel like I'd press it, but then I'd probably regret it in some way, you know? All right. But 77% of people said yes.
They're not thinking hard enough. They are not considering what could happen.
Yeah, I don't think so. Oh, you wouldn't age, but you would have to eat your cat.
I don't have a cat.
I have a cat.
So would I just not age?
You just wouldn't age.
Maybe they make you get a cat so you have to eat it.
Yeah. Oh my god.
This is the weirdest question. I don't think there's any need for it. I think I'm okay.
Also, getting old is kind of cool.
The back pain's not fun, but you know. 52% of people said they would? Oh my god!
There's a lot of vain people out there.
That is insane.
You're the best at every sport you play, but the opposite sex will never love you.
Just be gay, warhead.
Yeah.
Okay, I was about to flame them. It's like, isn't this just being an esports star?
I mean, yeah, that's kind of a win.
I would do it. I think it'd be funny.
Oh my god! That would be pretty funny. Yeah, sure, why not? You can explore the multiverse, but you will never be able to go back home and never see your family or friends again.
What? No. What's wrong with these options? That's horrible.
Maybe.
100% no. I never see my friends again. That sounds horrible.
You can make new friends.
No, but like I'm just exploring multiverses, so I just keep jumping around.
You could meet your friend in a different multiverse.
That's true.
But I feel like that's still not the same friend that you
Well, no.
have.
Or they might be in a better situation. Who knows?
I think the concept of exploring other realities would be cool because, like, you know, part of being a historian is very much like exploring the what if. So, like, I would be curious to see what the what ifs were like. Obviously, there's some pretty bad what ifs throughout history,
right.
but I think it would be interesting to see what those what ifs were.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
Like, what happens if the planet never got hit by a meteorite and all the dinosaurs still lived?
Oh, yeah. No, I think that would be interesting too. I would say no, though, but 32% said yes. Okay. Thank you both for hanging out. It was super fun.
Thank you for having us.
You two are very, very fun individuals, so I'm really glad we got to do this with you both. So thank you.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for inviting me.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. It's so fun hanging out with you two, so thank you so much.